Hello everyone. I'm back to streaming, at least this time around. Excuse me. Welcome back to the Call of Cthulhu. It's been a little while. I ended up catching bronchitis and had to go away for a little while. I'm back. And scoot back. So, how's everyone doing today? Doing pretty good so far. I mean, we're just diving in. I just started. Hopefully get a few episodes out of this. This will get posted to YouTube. youtube.com/user/Mr. Senior Sir Teach. I think is my current URL for YouTube. Or, just... I think you could find me if you search Bowmeister and then, like, Call of Cthulhu or Pokemon or something. You can find me on YouTube. Just how it goes. Okay. I'm wearing a hat because my hair is atrocious. I need to get it cut, but with the recent closure mandates put in by the governor, unless I do it myself, I'm not getting it done anytime soon. Let's just say that. Alright. A little bit of long loading time. I don't know if this is going to drop me off exactly where we left off, or if I am...
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay, so I think... Okay, we did this at the end of the last episode, or at the end of the last recording session. Here we go, interact.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Oh, there's my clue.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Alright, just double check and make sure there's nothing else in the area. Broken mirror.
What happened here?
Bloody rags. No, like, there's something else that's popping up over here. Maybe.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Oh, it's either Charles. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Huh. I think I've explored everything. So let's leave the reconstruction. Got a carriage point out of the deal. That is a very creepy painting, by the way. Speaking of which, we can go... Because we did just get a... Oops. Oh, a cult. Scroller. Talking about the statue we found last time. The one that's sitting overlooking the water. Excuse me. Still recovering, but I think that's just my normal cough at this point. That's coming up. It's just a little meatier than it normally has been, so I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I got 2 CPs needed. Oh, let's go into spot hidden. There we go. Perfect. Yes. Okay, you. Okay, you. Come here. Of course, I'm tangled up on my cord, so no, you won't come here. Stupid cat. She don't want to say hi to you guys yet. Alright. There we go. Alright. Clues. Scroll to chapter 2. We've got a painting. And Sarah Hawkins file. Okay, there we go. Hawkins warehouse, officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death. This warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted. Probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But it's the discovery of a partially charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Alright, I guess I can leave now.
Someone has settled in here.
Oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Hi!
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's try.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Alright, I'm not moving anything, by the way.
Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Yeah, it's kind of far. Take me a couple
That's
minutes walk.
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
A lot of walking. But we get a ride. Alright, we're already in Chapter 3. We get a trophy. It's Strange High House. I think that's completing Chapter 2. Pierce managed to get into a warehouse. This place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partially charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Okay, cool. Da-da-da-dum. Did you? Okay. Enter madness. Alright. Something's looking at us. And I do say something because I'm not sure if it was a someone. Just a hunch. Alright, Bradley's gonna unlock our door. Cool. Excuse me. I hope you guys can hear me just fine.
Here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Dun dun dun. Do I get to be in control?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burnt in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
Yep, Doctor.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're not the first person to talk about Winchester.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You know the place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
This place is falling into ruin. Are we gonna be safe?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' deaths.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're pushy. Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Let's not waste any time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Officer Bradley drove us along the cliffs of Darkwater to the Hawkins mansion. The huge house, set on the edge of a steep summit, looks onto the lighthouse. The place seems to be abandoned for some time. Bradley told me about an old caretaker still living here. He shouldn't prevent us from getting to the mansion. And Darkwater. Inhabit it. Our newest file is Officer Bradley, age 37, police officer. This hit cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He can help me in my investigation. And if we scroll over the places, excuse me, the Hawkins mansion is perched at the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams this bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the graves of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Alright, here we go. Why are we going that way? Hello? Hello? Why aren't we going this way? Was there some roundabout front door that we're going to that just...
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Okay, I'm like, which one was run again? Effort. That music is very... Is there any reason why you stopped here, Bradley? Oh, there's Sarah. Thank you.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Okay. Broken on Charles's.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Such a strange final
Why were
resting
they
place.
buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defy
Poor
the
kid.
sanctuary? Steal a burnt painting. I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Are we done now? Can we go? Can we go? Officer Bradley! Officer Bradley, you coming? Officer Bradley. Hello. Are you coming, or can I just go by myself? I think I'm just gonna go by myself. I'm gonna go now. You be careful back there. Be hard to hear people above my head. There's a safe marker. That means we hit a checkpoint. I'll sprint here for a second. Oh, can't get that way. Let's go to the front door and see if we can't find anything. Obviously, we can't go in this way because the door is...
I'll have to find another entrance.
Excuse me, the door is boarded shut, which is fine. Excuse me. Oh, okay, there is really nothing else up here. Okay, what else can we find? How about up here? Anything useful? Yet, and the usefulness. Actually, you know what? To satisfy the curiosity itch in my brain, I'm actually going to head back real quick. Yep, he's still there. I'm going to head back the way we came. We know we can't come up this way.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Somebody is hitting my door. I don't know if my sister tried to open the door to check the cat. Mickey. Where's Mickey? Or what? But there was that. Okay. Nice view of the lighthouse from here. That must be Silas's hut. What's this? A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. That's actually pretty nicely carved. Excuse me. Sometimes it's easier to actually. I'm gonna scooch back a little bit. Tilt that around. There we go. Sometimes it's actually pretty easy to do that. I apologize if I'm not looking towards the camera all that often. I have the screens minimized so I can have both Facebook dashboard and OBS dashboard open. Just easier that way. So I figure here in a minute, next time I get a checkpoint, I will go to intermission, change my... So I have a signboard that says do not enter or you can come in or whatever. It's a Star Wars thing. You know, I'm gonna come get you. And you're not gonna like it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 second, folks. It's a darling appearance. Say hello. Yep, say hello. Hi, everyone. Miss you. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. You gotta let you go, cat. Or else you're gonna hurt. Well, you're not gonna hurt. Well, you might hurt yourself if you fall. No, down. No table for you. I don't know why you're just sitting here, though. What are you doing? Alright, so real quick. Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat. I'll send you grab some water before we continue some more. We're also just going to hear me going cough, cough, happy.
This entrance is still in use.
No. Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
That way.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Let's do that one. You shouldn't really need this key.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Got a trophy from
Go
the
on,
terrible old
then.
man.
Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Alright, there's a game save, so that's a perfect opportunity to head out. This will be a perfect break for YouTube, because these will be going up on YouTube every Saturday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So yeah. I'm going to go to my intermission screen. I will be back momentarily. I'll have a drink of water, change my sign over. And we'll be back for another look into the mansion. So stay tuned.